Welcome to We Don't Have Cookies, and here's your host, Jason Marshall.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great week. Hope you had a good Memorial Day. The show is finally back on the air. It's been a little bit since we had one. I have a special guest today. She is the voice of the show. She was recently on another reality show. We will talk about that here in a little while. But first, it's the Yellow Rose of Texas, Kat Dunn.
Ta-da! I really am the voice of the show. I love that.
You are.
I feel like this is my show now.
Okay,
I'm taking over.
There you go. Are you excited about Big Brother coming back this year?
I am. I'm not like mentally prepared yet for it because, it's like a whole, it's a full-time job.
Yeah.
And, like watching the live feeds and watching the show and it like being like 3 times a week. And so I'm trying to like mentally get in the zone for Big Brother now. But
if you're a Big
I'm
Brother
excited.
fan, it's a lot to take in, and it's almost like football season, but it's way bigger than that. Like it's a 24-hour thing, you know?
I know.
It's 3 months.
Well, okay, so what I'm wondering, and I don't have any kind of inside scoop on this, I don't know if it's going to be 3 months this time because they just announced that the first episode is going to be on July 6th, which is later than usual, is it not? Or is it?
Yeah, it's usually around the 1st of June, like early June, because it comes on around my birthday.
Yeah, so it's much later. So I wonder if it's still going to be 3 months. I don't know.
I didn't even know that. I just assumed that it would start like around June 2nd through the 9th, somewhere in there.
Yeah, no, they just announced July 6th. And personally, I think that they just like forgot and they were like, oh shit. It's almost time. But
I like that theory.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a short season or what.
Well, Julie Chen has actually inspired one of my summer goals because her catchphrase is "but first," right?
Yeah.
So my summer goal is to learn how to swim butt first. I'm just going to be in the pool swimming.
Is that even possible?
We're going to find out.
So your arms. So hold on, we gotta unpack this. So are your legs behind you? Like, are you swimming backwards, or is it like a literal like?
No, everything's in front of me, pushing this way, and I'm just swimming that way butt first. We'll see if it works.
Let me know.
I don't have a pool around, but we'll figure it out.
First step, get a pool. The second step, do you know how to swim? Do you know how to swim regularly?
No. Well, I mean, I can swim okay. I took
Jason,
swimming
there's
lessons
so much we have
when I
to
was...
do before you can accomplish this goal.
I need swimming trunks.
We're more behind than Big Brother is on their release date.
Well, one thing I mentioned up front, you were on a MTV reality show, X on the Beach, and much like our mutual friend Elena Davies, it didn't go so good. I kind of feel bad because I don't know what it is, but neither one of you had a good time.
You know what though? Elena tried to warn me, and a lot of other people, I feel like a lot of people were trying to warn me about this, and because I'm an idiot, I was like, not me. I was like, I'm gonna have the best time. Like, this is gonna be the best thing that could happen to me. And literally everyone that warned me was right. So I guess I'm no different than them. I don't know what it was. And it's unfortunate because Big Brother was like an amazing experience. Like, I loved it. And then I was kind of expecting, I guess, that same, not the same, I mean, obviously very two different shows and everything, so not the same experience, but I was expecting the same feeling that I got from Big Brother. I don't know, just a big disappointment all around, but I can't say that I wasn't warned.
I tell you one thing that I should have thought ahead, but wasn't expecting, was when they introed you on the show. And you come out of the water and they're like pointing the camera in very suggestive places. And I'm just like,
that shocked me too.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, that's my friend. You can do this to everybody else I don't know.
Yeah, but not me. But
I'm uncomfortable, man.
But you know what's also funny is I feel like I'm so goofy. I feel like Like people that, I mean, I guess like some people that like don't really know me, maybe they just like know me from Instagram. Like they don't really see, like they're like, okay, like whatever, like nothing's like weird there. But the people that know me, like, come on, like, can you really see me like rubbing oil all over myself on the beach?
That
It's like
was
so
so weird.
awkward. Oh, so embarrassing. But no, that was, I actually remember being like that, and this was nothing against the people that were filming or nothing against people that were like there or anything. Just the whole situation. I remember feeling so awkward filming that day because I just remember like I don't know. I just remember feel like it turned out better than I felt while I was doing it, I guess. Like I didn't feel like it didn't look as awkward as I remember it feeling. So that was good.
Well,
But
one thing I don't know if people know, maybe they do. Your boyfriend is actually your main photographer, if not the only one that you use. So what was
mhm.
that like? Because if he's taking suggestive photos, whatever, it's your boyfriend. He's, you know, but when it's just some random person, it's got to be a little weird, especially after you've been, I mean, he's been your photographer for so long.
Yeah, and
So that just anybody photographing you for anything has to feel different. But when it's like that, it had to be really weird, right?
yeah, it was, and that's what's so funny because I guess you know, me and Alex, he's been shooting my photos for so long, so I'm so comfortable around him, and we work together so well. And it was just, I do remember feeling like I didn't know like as good as my Instagram looks, as good as like all of our work looks, it's definitely like because we work well together. I can't pull that off with anybody else. So like they're, you know, the when they're filming the intro and the cameras are, you know, doing all these angles, I'm like, well, this is, you know, like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to model or like whatever. And then also there was another photographer that was that they were at the villa, not every day, but like often that would if you wanted to go have like a photo shoot while you were there, then you could go off and take photos. And there was one time, it was when we had gone to the beach, and I remember the photographer like was trying to take photos of me, and it like obviously wasn't going well because I was just so like stiff and like, how do I pose? And then he like pulled another girl aside and was like, here, watch her do it, and then I'll shoot you later. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Nice.
this photographer thinks I have no idea what I'm doing, and I do, but not. I mean, or maybe I don't. I don't know. I guess
I
there
like
was
how
a
he
there,
gave you an example, though.
yes, I know, and but there was a lot of. I will say this though, there was a lot of things that happened.
Oh,
There were a
oh,
lot of things
sorry.
that happened. Oh,
Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to hit the
okay.
cough button so nobody could hear me cough, and I'm playing the intro music. So sorry.
No, but there was a lot of things that I mean. That's like a. It's funny because that's like silly and funny or whatever. But there were a lot of things that were glaringly apparent when I was away filming. That when I got back, I was like, you know what? I don't ever want to leave Alex again. I don't want to. Like, why am I doing all this when I literally have like not only someone who loves and cares for me, but also can take my pictures and they look great. But no, there was a lot of things. I guess it was a good like growing and learning opportunity because as soon as I got back, I was like, I want to spend all my time with Alex. And I mean, health, you know, in a healthy way, but you know what I mean? But like, I want to
Mhm.
spend like, you know, all my time with Alex. I don't want to meet anyone else. I don't want to pursue anybody else. Like, this is it. Like, this, I now know more than ever that that's who I'm supposed to be with. So that was good. That was the one good thing that came out of it.
I think, well, I think that's half how you got there, though, is because you were a reality star before this. But I think Big Brother had to prepare you for this because you're just living there with a bunch of random people, and the I don't know, it just seemed kind of familiar but different. And when I saw, I fast forwarded through all these episodes waiting for you, and it took forever to find one, and then you're
They
gone
brought
so
me in.
quick.
They brought me in like halfway through, and I'm sorry, like I'm full of myself. So I was sitting there. So the whole time that I was like in the hotel waiting to like come on the show, I'm like sitting there for days, and I'm like, why are they doing this show without me right now? Why are they waiting to bring me in? Like, don't they know I'm the star of the show? Like, what's the holdup? So that was humbling to say the least. And yeah, you know, Big Brother did prepare me for it, but it didn't because they're filmed in completely different ways. You know, Big Brother,
Mhm.
you don't see the cameras really. There's some like in the corners of the room and whatever, so you see those, but there's also cameras behind the mirrors on the wall. So you
I
don't really
never
see them.
really
So you're
thought of
just
that.
Yeah, so you're just living. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't trust reality TV, but Big Brother is the closest thing that you can get to like the reality of TV, because you're literally just living and you're not really knowing when they're filming. But with X on the Beach, there's not 24-7 cameras, which I wish that there were, because when I ended up getting kicked off, I was like, check the cameras. And they're like, we have
Yeah.
none. Like, we weren't filming. But so they're not filming 24/7. But also, whenever something like dramatic would happen, you would see like the camera crew like run across the backyard to try to get whatever it was. So there's like monitor cameras, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It was just
Yeah,
it.
that's
And something else that I'm realizing now, I guess that I'm not really watching the show back, but I'm kind of familiar with what is going on. Like, I see people talk about it on Twitter and whatnot. But I think that people were like, how do I explain this? Like, people, like, reality TV really isn't. Some reality TV isn't real. So like, people definitely have like
mhm.
their little like storylines that they're going with, and I guess I didn't realize like how much they were working their storylines into like their conversations, like on purpose.
Uh-huh.
If that makes sense? I don't know. It was just
Well,
really weird.
that's
I don't
one.
know how to explain it. It was just
Now,
like,
real quick
I don't
before I
know.
forget this, that's one thing that I really felt weird watching this because I know you.
Mhm.
And to hear these people, well, I heard this from you. I don't think I saw it on the TV show, but to hear people saying that you were fake. And
Yeah, right?
I just thought she's not fake at all. I don't think you could try to be fake. I really
Well, then I
like
can
you, but
definitely
I
try. Really. No, I mean, that was the other thing, and I don't think that they did show that on the show. From what I've seen, they actually ended up giving me like a really good edit, which I was really
yeah,
stressed out about leading up to this, because
mhm,
they have so much footage and they have so many scenarios that they can set to make you look really bad. But no, when I got there, like, I didn't really like fit in at all. And it was like the people, like, I think that they were like expecting me to be someone that I wasn't, but they'd already been expecting me to come for so long. Like, because again, I was like waiting in the hotel room for like 2 weeks, waiting to join the show. I came in late, and they all kind of, because people kind of know, like, it's like rumored on social media who's cast and whatnot. And I think that they had been like spending like all those weeks being like, well, Kat Dunn's coming, and whatever. And then they wanted me to be like some certain person. They were expecting that. And then when I wasn't, they were like, oh, she's so fake. And then I was like, okay, I literally don't know how to solve this problem of you thinking that I'm fake, because
mhm.
I'm not being fake. I'm telling you that I'm being real. But if you want me to act the way that you want me to act, then I would be being fake.
And
It
these
was
are
so
people
it was so frustrating.
and these are people like you said, they're just weaving storylines into conversations just to further their TV time. And
Yeah. I
they're
mean, which I
accusing
get.
you. I mean, that's
I wish I would have done that. I mean, so
it
instead,
is
like,
smart.
I feel like I would have, like, cuz I was kind of expecting, like, from what I know for filming TV shows, is all like, Big Brother, where you're just living and they just happen to film. This is like they're filming and you have to live amongst them filming. So it was like a little bit backwards. But I prefer how Big Brother was. Or I wish I would have just realized that before going on, because I mean, and don't get me wrong, I was trying so hard to like serve them good TV with what I could. I'm not gonna say that I was being like completely real. Like, I definitely, like, my ex that was that I or I'm probably not even allowed to say this, but like, I definitely was like, okay, let's like bring some drama for the show. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not completely blameless in this. But I just feel like I would have maybe not, I guess I wasn't, I don't know. I guess I wish I would have just like stepped out of who I am and into like a character of myself, and I probably would
Mhm.
have ended up having a better time, maybe. I should have been fake.
Maybe.
They were wrong. I should have been fake this whole time.
When you came back, did you talk to Elena about any of it? Or I mean, was it something that you could share with her and kind of feel a little better about, or is this just one of those things that you just wanted to forget about and really didn't even reach out? In
Yeah, no,
terms
I
of that,
mean,
I'm sure you talked
yeah.
to her, but
Oh yeah, I mean, me and Elena are friends, so of course, I think she was one of the first people that I called or texted when I got off. But the whole situation was just so wild that I really couldn't help but laugh about it, I guess, at first, like, because I mean, I got kicked off for violence. Like, anyone that knows me, like, I'm not a violent person. So it's like, so it
yeah.
is kind of funny, because it's like, I
Because I wasn't even expecting you to say that, and when you said you got kicked off for violence, I just immediately started laughing, even though it's not funny. It's funny because it's you, because I know you, and I know that's not what you should have gotten kicked off for.
Yes, like I'm not violent at all. Like it's so silly. So it's kind of funny. It's like a funny scenario, I guess. But on a deeper note, like it did give me a lot more like I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to throw this word out there, and I don't mean it to sound as intensive as it does, but it kind of gave me like a little bit of like trauma, I guess, over the past year because I was waiting for this show to air. I knew that I had gotten kicked off for something that is like a lot of people frown upon violence.
Yeah,
But
especially in today's age.
yeah, and I didn't know
Yeah.
how they were going to air it. I didn't know how they were going to handle the whole situation. I knew
Uh-oh.
that not a lot of people on the show, like my castmates or whatever, they didn't particularly like me. So they probably have all this footage to back up, me being a horrible person, them talking bad about me. Like I just had no idea. It was a lot of unknowns. And it was like a big like waiting period where, of course with Big Brother, you get off and the show's already happened whether you realize it or not. It's just like it's more like you're having to catch up on the show. I don't like waiting for the show to air. That was the longest wait ever.
Well, talking about the unknown and not wanting to wait, he's been waiting for a while. We have a special guest.
Who
You
is Oh
popped in
no?
on his show, so he's
Oh
popping in on
hey!
yours.
Yes, hello friend.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Doing
Good. Remember when
good.
you were
Boy,
talking
it
bad
took
about
you
me?
guys long enough.
Remember when
I was on hold for like an hour, and then you got to the point I was just about ready to hang up. And you were getting to the point you're saying, that people don't like you, and I'm going, I don't like you, and I'm still kicking on the show.
Yes.
He's
Oh my
doing the
God.
devil's advocate part because me and
Yes.
you were on the same page. He's
Oh no, are you gonna come? Are you gonna give me a read? You're gonna be like, hey, you're right. They're right. You are fake.
That behind me, that's blue screen right there.
Is it really?
No.
Oh, you can't not say that. I'm so gullible. So I'm like, wow, like, that is impressive.
somebody asked me on one of my last shows if if this was all a green screen, and I didn't know if that was an insult or a compliment.
I didn't know if I had time to put up the green screen, so I figured I'd just jump on and see what.
Well, I talk a lot, so you had plenty of time.
No, people don't say that about you, as far as you know. It's fine.
So what have you been up to, Mark? It's good
Me?
to see you. Uh-huh. Been
Not
watching X on the beach?
Covering current events mostly. I mean, doing interviews and stuff like that, but getting ready for the conference in October.
Did you watch X on the beach?
The what now?
I was going to be shocked.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I envy you,
I
Mark.
absorb a lot of media, and I have never heard of such a thing.
Hey, you're not the only one. Nobody watches this show at all. Like, I think, and I'm not even trying to dog on it, but like the viewership alone is like, I think it's like 100K an episode, which isn't that much. But what's funny is I was at a Mavs game the other night, and someone came up to me and recognized me from X on the Beach. Not Big Brother, X on the Beach.
X on the beach.
That's crazy. It looks like they would. It looks like it would be
the
easier
letter
to
X?
remember.
Like X, like you have like your like an ex.
Oh, like the ex-wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could, ex-wife. That there was actually an ex-married couple on the season with me. That was dramatic.
Season 5, MTV.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Elena was on it wasn't last year, but it was last season though, right? Or did I just not watch it because no one I knew was on there?
She was on season 3, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I did not know this show.
Because she was only on for one episode. I thought, oh my God, because I was working with her at the time, and I thought, wow, we took a big break from the podcast so you could go do one episode and hate it.
No, actually, they stretched my character out. I think I was on like 4 episodes.
No, I was talking about Elena. Yeah, you were on 3 or 4.
Wow.
Yeah, Elena was only on there like 1 or 2.
Well, guys, we have another guest. I wasn't expecting this quite yet, but it's the podcast official weatherman and YouTube sensation.
Oh, God.
Frankie McDonald.
Hello.
I think.
Hi, Frankie.
There he is. What's up, Frankie?
Hi, guys. I'm doing great over. Here's another guest, Brandon, another weatherman from Alberta.
What's that?
What?
He's breaking up. Where are you, Frankie?
Yeah. Hey, bud. Hang up real quick and just come right back in the show. We got a bad connection.
Oh man.
Yeah,
We'll
Lord,
wait
it
for
ain't good.
Frankie usually
I
has
heard.
pretty
I
good
think
connection.
I think he said coming from Alberta.
Oh, okay.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, I thought he said something about there being another guest called Brandon or something. Well, I don't know what he said. I don't think any of us had a clue. So I figured I might as well ask him to say it again. I had no idea.
So what made you think of me, Jason?
Oh, because you popped in on hers, so I thought, fair play. I'll have her pop in on yours. And let's see. I think we'll see if Frankie's back. Yeah, we see you a lot better now. How's it going, Frankie?
Oh no.
Frankie, can you hear us?
The buffering is eating him.
I think if I keep talking, his video will be fine. I just got to keep. Nope, that's not. Yep.
I'm doing great so far.
All right, now we can see you. How's it going, bud? Frankie?
Oh God. Cameras aren't supposed to do that.
What? Oh no.
What the hell is going on?
It's like he's talking from another dimension.
We've never had this problem with Frankie, so I don't know what's going on. But it's always good to see Frankie, even if it's very brief and there are no words.
Even if we can't hear him, it's always good to see him.
Yeah, he's always there in our hearts.
Kat, what's that dress in the background?
So me and my boyfriend have taken up antiquing, and we love to go to different antique stores and find our big thing is mirrors, because I'm trying to put together a big mirror wall in my apartment. But I found this dress for I think it was $40 in an antique store. Cleaned it up. It's still on my mannequin. I haven't moved it, but it's.
Hi guys, I'm doing great so far. The weather is cold outside in my area right now. Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's cold in my area.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Keep going, Frankie.
Can you hear us? I think maybe we froze on his end.
Oh no.
We can hear you, Frankie.
Yeah, it looks like your signal's fine.
Don't stop.
You came in strong, man. There you go. Can you hear or see us, Frankie?
Yes. I'd like to introduce Brandon, weatherman from Alberta.
All right. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, I told you it was Brandon, but you were right. It was Alberta too. So
we were both
with
right.
our powers combined.
What are you doing in Alberta, Canada? I don't think you can hear me very well.
He's another weatherman. He lives in Brooks, Alberta.
Okay. So what are you out and about doing tonight, Frankie?
I'm doing great doing the karaoke things like this. It's going to bring a lot of thunderstorms all across central states. It's colder than average temperatures in both East Coast and West Coast, even the Pacific Northwest and things like this.
We're still here.
Okay, he's gone. Hey, Kat, right. Did you ever follow Big Brother in UK?
Hold on. Oh,
wait.
We got a new person. I told you about this guy earlier, probably last week or something. It's GB, the rapping weatherman.
Hi guys.
We got a whole other weather report. We already got a weather report from Frankie. Sorry, you're a little bit too late.
Don't worry. I've already have heard a lot of Frankie's weather reports. You don't got to worry about it. He's always on every single show. He actually have just sent me the link to the show, but I already have the link. So
yeah, Frankie.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, okay. So what Frankie does is that he actually sends the link to a bunch of our group chats, and then everybody could watch it. So that is of course how I just thought of that. Was there a show tonight? And I was like, oh yeah, right? Because Frankie sent me the link, so I now remember.
Yeah, Frankie's a good dude. He likes to invade shows with a whole group of people. I think last time he was on, he
Oh,
brought like 5 or 6
lot.
people, and I didn't expect it. But like I said, he's GB the rapping weatherman. He is amazing. And this is one reason I wanted him
course.
to be on the show with you, because I think once you see this guy, well, do you have a rap for us? Oh, hold on, here
I have
comes Frankie.
okay, look. I never ever have a rap. I just do a rap. That's what
You
it is. I just
freestyle.
do a rap. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, real
yeah.
quick,
You
I'm
can,
going to
like,
bring
fast or
Frankie in
slow.
so he can be around. We'll see how it goes this time. Frankie, are you with
Hey
us?
everybody, I'm so far. It's cold outside. Got showers in my area right now, Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's been a lot of
what, Frankie? A lot of what?
He left us
Okay.
hanging.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay,
You got
there you
froze
go,
there for
there's
a
lots of
second. It
showers in
must be
Sydney, Nova
very cold.
Scotia.
There you are, buddy. How are you, Frankie?
It
And
must
it
be
glitches
very
right when I
cold
talk
there
to him.
because you
Look at
keep
that.
freezing.
I mean, must be
All right, Frankie, we got to let
freezing
you.
where he is.
We'll have you back if you can get back in here. All right, sorry about that. Go ahead, JB or GB.
Yeah. I can. So I have a little beat here, maybe, and I was thinking I was gonna
All right.
do like a little rap, maybe.
Okay.
This time I got the sunglasses because it just can't get like. I just like these, right? Like it kind of like it fits me. I have like the whole entire like suit on. I have like the necklace on too. It's all nice. And well, we are of course gonna spit a nice rap with some weather words in it. We're also gonna mention Frankie also because we have to mention him. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna mention Frankie. Frankie in the rap. Here we go. Yeah. Here we're gonna get it whenever they get a spit it like a natural disaster. Whenever they get a spit it fast about me and Frankie McD. Here we go. Frankie McD, the weatherman that you see on the motherfucking TV. Here we're gonna spit it for more than a minute. Looking at me spit it, cause everybody knows the man like I'm a spit it tracking weather by the minute. Looking at me ever tracking with the passion. Everybody knows the man like all the racks that I be stacking on the way. It's not about the money that's chasing. Better watch out when I'm coming in racing in my storm hunter vehicle. Better watch out, I'm real dope from South gonna take Rio. When I came in like a weather meet recall. Better watch out when I'm over here tracking the weather. Looking at me tracking, everybody knows the man like I've been never lacking with the forecast. And here we go tracking on the radar. Looking at me drive so far, I don't care where I go in my car like a Lambo. Cause you know that I'm out there so big like the jumbo. That's what they call me. Even if I'm small, I can still fly in the wind like a paper plane. Looking at me so small, doesn't really matter. Looking at me when I gather, everybody really wanna play a game. Or would you rather? But I'm looking at me spitting for more than a minute. When like I've been tracking the weather, when here we go, looking at me, I've been looking up at the sky. Keep it rapping with a man with the suit and the tie, looking super fly with the chains right now. Here to go and make it rain on the way the diamond shining on the way, but not only this rain, the rain that's falling down. Looking at the weather, so we really got a tracker looking at me upside in the plane. Gotta go right now, gonna go. Keep it rapping with a man, and here we gonna spit and looking at me tracking. Everybody knows that I'm on the Jason Marshall show. Here we gonna get it, so look, I got to go. Man, look, I'm gonna spit it fast like a natural disaster. Here to capture everybody, but I'm not really gonna spit it. So look, I'm gonna keep it going. Everybody knows, like, man, I got the drip, keep it flowing. Everybody really wanna tell me on the ship of it. Yes, it really doesn't matter, but I'm really over here, cause everybody knows that I'm so small that I could disappear in the storm when I fly in a way in the wind. Doesn't really matter, GB the rapping with a man, cause nobody is a motherfucking twin. I'm over here so thin, cause everybody knows that I'm like a paper plane here to change your mind. It really doesn't matter when I'm literally flying in the rain. Everybody knows that my chains will shine. I mean, it really doesn't matter what they just gotta say. Man, I got the bar shooter like a fucking take hate, cause every single day, me and freaking McD on the weather never gone. Any single news station on the motherfucking TV here to give you an idea. So I hope you hear from your ear. Here we go, never fear, but the skies are looking clear. Everybody knows that I'm over here. Here we're gonna cheer for me and freaking McD that you gotta see on the TV. Honestly, like a prodigy. Nobody stopping me and copping me, cause I'm the weatherman. Keep it rapping with a man G. Keep it rapping with a man. Yeah.
I don't believe that you just made that up.
I made that up.
I don't. You said you're a freestyle. I don't believe it. I don't believe you.
Well
He's
done.
awesome, isn't he?
There's no way. There's
Well
no
done.
way.
Started a little bit rusty, then I just kind of.
No, there's no way that you just made that up in your brain right now.
I did.
Well, Mark, real quick.
That was so fast.
Don't you think he would be good for Big Brother?
Yeah.
Dude, they would love him. Production would love this guy.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
All right,
hey,
well,
I'm not only a rapper too, guys. I know a lot about like the weather and everything like that, and I do like a lot of other stuff too. I'm not only a rapper, so take that in mind.
Wait, what else do you do?
Weather
just real
and
quick
everything
though.
like that. Like,
Well, he makes dope hats, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We got a couple of people waiting to hop on here. Mark, is there anything you'd like to promote before you go?
No. Kat, you haven't called me. I'm disappointed about that. But anyone else that wants to get a hold of me, just Google Flat Earth Mark. You'll find me.
All right, sounds good. It's great to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Right.
Bye, Mark.
All right, GB, we got to let you go. We got Brandon and Frankie trying to get in here, and Brandon's been waiting for a little while, so we're going to bring him in. It was good to see you. Is there anything you'd like to promote before you go?
Sure. My social media is at Gabriel Berardo. That is my Instagram. It's I honestly should be posting a lot more raps also, but I mean, saving of course those for later maybe, but yeah. And that is oh yeah, my Twitter is at GB the Weatherman. So if you want to follow me on that, then it's up to you. I don't forceful, but if you want me to force you, I will. But anyway, okay, doesn't matter. But go on to whoever's next. I'll be watching for now.
All right, sounds good. It's good to see you, and I'm glad you got to meet Kat.
Yeah, looking dope with the fresh cut. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, very nice.
Have a good one, GB.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have Frankie McDonald here. I'm going to let Frankie McDonald introduce his friend here. What's up, Frankie?
Hi, guys. I'm doing great so far. It's cold. City, Nova Scotia.
Okay, we can hear you now. We can hear the lady in the back too.
Hi.
Hey, Frankie, you want to introduce your friend here for us? I'll bring him on the show. This is like the 17th time this has happened.
No! At first, I thought maybe it was
he's gone.
that you were like bringing him in and like you would like try, but it's not.
This would be a great gag if it was a gag, but right. I'm going to go ahead and remove him, Frankie. If you can hear me, just try again. I doubt it'll work, but try again. I'm just going to bring Brandon in here. Brandon, how's it going, man? Thanks for being so patient.
Good evening. Oh, I was not expecting this kind of show here. So,
surprise!
Thinking new. Well, thanks for welcoming me here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's going on? I don't really know a lot about you. Frankie sent the links out, and he said you were coming on, but he kept cutting out, and that's about all we got.
Wait, hold on.
It took two of us to figure out you were Brandon from Alberta.
What's Brandon that? From Southern Alberta. That's right.
Jason,
that's where I'm from.
Wait, Jason, I'm going to start sending the link out to everyone I know. Whenever I'm be like, hey, just no contact. Just like, hey,
just
come on.
Show up.
Just show up just for fun. That's what I do.
We'll see how it goes. And there goes Frankie. I tried to bring it back in. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
I think Frankie's at a party. It looks pretty lit.
I think so.
He's definitely having a good time. All right, Brandon. Well, you said you were a weatherman too?
Yeah, I weather forecast.
How are there so many weathermen in this? Did you find how many? You're the third weatherman to join this podcast.
Oh, yes. No surprise there, but yeah, I forecast for radio and other all across Canada. So
wow,
that's what I do.
That's awesome.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. Have you are you a Big Brother fan?
Big Brother fan. Oh, I know a couple of people who are really Big Brother fans who will be very jealous that I'm talking to you.
Send them the link. You got the link. Send it out.
Send it out.
What I cared out.
All right.
We'll just post it in the chat. Well, Brandon, I don't know what to talk to you about. I don't know you, but it's good to see you. I love Alberta. It's a beautiful place. Have some friends in Alberta, so I envy where you live. It's a beautiful country.
It sure is, absolutely, especially the prairie meeting up to the Rocky Mountains. It's absolutely beautiful.
I bet. So, any other interests outside of doing the weather?
Well,
Are you into
I
karaoke like Frankie?
I should put a plug for hockey team here, national champions. Turned out to be this week. So
y'all beat Dallas.
Brooks Bandits.
I'm mad about it because y'all beat. Isn't it y'all are the ones that beat Dallas?
Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I'm a Calgary Flames fan, so yeah, sorry about that. Then we lost to the Oilers, and now they're playing Colorado. Cale Makar, I know that guy on the Colorado Avalanche. So
nice.
So he played for our junior team here.
That's cool.
Oh, sorry about that. I was going to say.
I know nothing about hockey, so.
All right. Well, you
starts and stops at Dallas. I'm like, okay.
We're just going to flip this. Brandon, do you want to introduce Frankie to the show that we'll bring him in? Maybe you're the magic touch, man.
Well, let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Frankie McDonald.
No, you're a curse. He just dropped off before you even did it.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, I guess I don't know what to say, but it was really good meeting you. I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah, me too.
Is there anything you'd like to promote before you go besides the hockey team?
Well, I guess if you're ever looking on the Twitter, my Twitter is at Hocus Pocus, HOUCKIS Pocus. Right. Weather WX at the end there. So that's where you'll find me on the Twitter, and then the Doppler Boy on the Insta.
Nice. That's a good handle. I'm kind of surprised you must have got in early on that one, didn't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
First person.
I was going to say.
Person with the last name.
All right, Brandon. Well, it was good to meet you, and I hope you have a great day.
All right. You too.
All right. What's going on, Kat? I felt bad because I wanted to talk to the guy, but I didn't know what to say because Frankie didn't tell me anything was coming. Let me change the background real quick.
A couple notes. I don't believe that GB was freestyling. I think that he pre-planned his rap.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I asked him to come on like 20 minutes before the show started because I had such a crazy day that I wanted to have so much for this show, and today was so crazy that I just asked him like right before.
Okay,
we went live.
Next time. Okay, so this is how we're gonna figure it out. Next time you're gonna text him during the show and be like, "Hey, can you come in right now?" Because there's no way he just made that up in his brain.
No, you should.
My brain doesn't even think. Oh, there's Frankie again.
Hey, Frankie. How's it going, bud? We can hear you and everything else.
It's raining outside. It's cold outside.
All right. Yeah, I figured it had to be pretty cold. You kept freezing on us.
New York City and the coldest temperatures and lots of thunderstorms across central United States. And the Pacific Northwest, they're bringing a lot of rain. The Pacific Northwest, up in Los Angeles, they're bringing colder temperatures to Northern California. There's been lots of stormy weather in New Zealand, Southeast Australia, and South Africa. It should drive average temperatures. You guys, their winter starts on June 21st.
Sounds interesting.
Around England and all those places, they're bringing lots of warm air, cold air, still fighting each other. Lots of fires going on in Siberia lately. Antarctica is dark for 24 hours today. Winds up to 160 miles per hour. Antarctic Research Station.
Where are you at, bud? Are you
at a party?
Yeah, it looks like you're on a dance floor or something.
It's higher average temperatures. Those are warmer in Los Angeles, California.
Where are you at? Can you hear me?
My Twitter's at
It sounds like they're yelling your name, Frankie.
Frankie is literally at a party.
No, this is awesome.
The karaoke going on right now.
Okay, it looked like you were out on a dance floor or something.
Yes, and on my social media, my Twitter is at Frankie McD. My Facebook. What's up?
Frankie, I don't know if the signal's good enough, but if you were out there dancing, can you show us some of your moves?
Guy Chase commercial.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey.
Am I live? I want to be live.
All right, man. Well, it's good to see you. Have you been dancing tonight? Frankie, can you hear us? Frankie?
It's bad signal.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and let you go,
My
bud.
social media, my Twitter is that Frankie McD.
Do you have any other strangers you'd like us to meet today?
And I'm giving you some my social media. My Twitter is at Frankie McD. My Facebook is Frankie Dunn. My Instagram is Frankie McD 1984. My Twitter, my Clapper is Frankie Dunn 1984. My Twitch is Frankie Dunn 1984. And my TikTok is Frankie Dunn 1984. And my Instagram, my YouTube channel, my Snapchat is Frankie Mac DON. And my LinkedIn is Frankie McDowell. That means it's colder than average temperatures in my area this time of the year. It's raining. Showers on and off in my area.
Hey, you seem to have a pretty good signal right now. Do you mind singing Cat one of your karaoke songs?
It's like We Did Start the Fire by Billy Joel and things like this.
Oh, can you sing We Didn't Start the Fire for us?
Yes.
All right.
Best of luck to you. I'm Frank Dunn. You're listening to We Don't Have Cookies radio show.
Have a great day, Frankie.
Have a great day.
I don't know.
Wait, did I just black out? He didn't sing the song.
I know.
I was like, wait a second. I was like, wait, what the song?
I know.
Did I just black out?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Because he did say yes, right?
Yeah. I was and then he looked like he was about to sing it. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, like.
Oh my God. Oh.
That's wild.
It is.
This
And
has been
then
fun.
there just happened to be a guy walking by, and Frankie's just like, hey, this guy should be on too.
Frankie should be in charge of booking your guests.
He should. This has been unreal. I was going to try to get Xavier on here because I thought he would be fun.
Brother?
Yeah, I was going to be like,
cool.
hey, Kat's going to be on tonight if you want to pop in real quick. And I wanted to talk to him and Brittany D'Angelo because she does all her raps and things.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I should have asked
She
her.
would have fit in great on this podcast.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
We just need a weatherman. We need another weatherman.
If Brittany started to change her major to weather or meteorology, we'd have it all right there.
We should maybe tell her that'd be a good career path.
We'd have 4 weather people and all the strangers you can ask for.
I love it. Well, this has been really fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. I want to thank you for being on. Oh,
of course.
Real quick, I'm going to have a birthday episode on June 8th.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's a week from today. So if anybody wants to hang out, it'll be probably 10 to midnight, something like that.
Oh, fun. Count me in.
All right, great.
I'll pull a Frankie and I'll be at a party somewhere.
In honor of me. I like that.
Yes.
But we will be asking for donations that day. Nothing big. If you can't afford it, don't give anything. But what I'm going to use the money for is to just use it on the cost for the streaming, get my web page or what do you call that? The URL and my email and all that stuff paid for. So that's all I'm going to be doing with it. I'm not going to be going out screwing around. But if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. And I sent you an invoice, by the way. I don't know if you.
Am I running from my debts?
I didn't mean to just throw you on the spot real quick. I just thought about it and I said it.
The reason why I brought you on here today is because you owe me money.
I'm shaming you into paying me. There is a fee for late payment.
Oh no, Gal. I'll pay that right now. That's funny.
Okay, something weird happened on my end. You said I'll pay it right now, and all of a sudden something
I'll
just
pay right
popped
now,
up
and
on
then all of a
half of
sudden
my
the screen
screen.
goes black.
I was about to warn you, like, hey, I think you brought something up, and then I realized it was on my end. But yeah, if you want, just send your friend links. Tell them to pop in whenever. That's kind of how the show goes now. And
By the way, I'm paying you right now as we speak.
okay. But I'm sure you know a lot of pretty cool people I'd like to have on, so feel free to do that.
No,
Well,
I'm
Kat,
gonna pull a Frankie. I'm gonna send the link out to everyone I know.
you're gonna show up here. I'm allowed to have 10 guests at once.
I'm
All
gonna
of the
tweet it
boxes are
out.
gonna be full.
Yeah.
That would be cool. We could just do a Brady Bunch theme thing where there's like all these boxes here. They're just
I don't know.
all
I don't know if I trust Twitter with,
Yeah,
let's
we'd
see.
have to
We'd have to
DM
have some
people.
security on hand, and
There you go. Well, it was great having you. It's
You too.
been a little chaotic, but I think it's been fun.
It was fun.
So-
I thrive in chaos.
All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to promote before you go?
Just me.
right.
Make sure you're following me on Twitter at It's Catherine Dunn, Instagram Cat Dunn, and then of course my podcast that Jason edits for me, the Conspire Away Bitches podcast. And the podcast is about to be back and full fledged because Big Brother season's starting. So
It's going to be exciting. This year's going to be
Yes.
great. All right, Kat, it was good talking to you. I think I'm going to wind down with you. I'm going to go ahead and close the show out. I don't know, guys. Like I said, next week, this has been a crazy show, so I don't even know what to say. I have the music turned all the way down, so it is playing, but we can't hear it. Now I have to wait for it to end so I can play it again. It's been one of those shows. It's just pretty much how the last two have went. So there is your voice. Yeah, that's another thing. I need to get with you to have a couple of new intros and stuff made for the YouTube
Yep.
show, because everything's for the podcast, and it's kind of weird to be like, hey, thanks for downloading the show. And it's,
yeah.
it's on
Well,
YouTube.
let me know. You know where to find me.
All right. Well, thanks for being on. We're going to get out of here. Like I said, next week's going to be my birthday episode. Make sure you check that out. Thanks for stopping in today. And I just realized I haven't looked once at the chat. Sorry about that. We're out of here. Maybe.
Thanks for listening. Tell your friends what
Hey, that's you.
review. See you next time.